like he's talking about George Floyd and us being focused on police brutality, and now him trying to get this broader bill passed, or a broader look at the entire community and how we elevate, especially financially. He had to do that because the Democrats were not offering or not giving him the seat at the table that we felt like it deserved.
Crucial 13, you all appreciate it. Shout out to you.
Get crucial.
Hungry. I need some bacon. Look at this.
Look at it. This is the city I'm in right now.
Now, this is about to be an interesting segment right here. Salute to the Pivot Podcast for having this interview with Ice Cube. Now, on my last video, I showed you that Hollywood, they didn't want to push out the new Friday movie because it had a positive message, and the people that are in this country right now have no intentions on letting people push out positive messages right now, because they are intentionally trying to demoralize the country, to create all type of chaos, and so they can start owning people and stuff like that. So you ain't equipped to govern yourself or to be sovereign in the country. That's what people who take over countries do. So as you hear in that clip in the beginning, he mentions how the Democrats wouldn't give him a seat at the table because, Ice Cube's plan was pretty much gonna put ownership and power back into a lot of so-called black people's hands, and it was gonna actually create some type of resolve amongst what was going on. But their whole agenda, which I break down in my whole Marxism video, is to have you fighting with police and stuff. So their agenda at that moment was, no, we're gonna promote and push an agenda onto you that keeps you bickering with the police and stuff. Go fight the white man. We want you to just worry about the white man. We're not going to clean up our own neighborhoods. We're not going to have you guys stop killing each other. We're not going to promote that type of agenda. We want you to keep killing each other and keep, destroying the neighborhoods you live in, and keep being immoral and degeneracy. And we want y'all to keep doing that. And don't point out the problem within yourself. Go blame somebody else and go fight with the people that have nothing to do with it. That is why the Democrats would not work with Ice Cube, because of that agenda right there. Now let's continue.
Navigating behind the scenes and contracts. And it makes me think about some of the backlash you got for negotiating, or even talking about negotiating a contract with Black America.
Yeah.
Right? You went from being the guy that was NWA and F the police to your own people, your own community, who you supported through movies, through music and all of this, calling you a sellout, where you had to step out and say, look, this is what I was doing. This is why it mattered to me. You really had to be in the frame of mind of saying, you know what? I don't care how this looks. I have a mission, I have a passion to help people, and I don't care if it's with the people. I'm gonna talk to the party, I'm gonna talk to the folks who wanna help me move things forward.
Now notice what he said right there about Ice Cube being called a sellout. That is one of the tactics among this whole demoralization agenda, is to anybody who tries to correct themselves and tries to actually do better and make things better from a bad situation, from the same negative programming that's been pushed onto them, is going to be labeled some type of sellout. Oh, you're a sellout because you're done fighting with the police, you're done gang banging, you're done selling drugs, you're done doing all this degenerate bullshit that these people push onto you through the media and the entertainment. You're a sellout? Man, look at him. He don't want to kill us no more. He's a sellout. Sellout. Think about how brain fucked you gotta be to think somebody's a sellout because they changed from being a piece of shit. And mind you, the same people that you blaming the white man for everything, but the only white man you don't got an issue with is the same white man that's pushing this degenerate piece of shit behavior onto you. Which, yeah, we're gonna say the liberals, we're gonna say the Democrats and all them. All right, the same one pushing that bullshit onto y'all. Y'all protect them. Yeah, they with us. They know, man. Yeah, shit. We savages out here, cuz. God damn. My new white friend came to me, cuz, and he said, gang, gang, cuz. I said, yeah, cuz. And then he said, we woke, cuz. I said, yes. And then I strangled him to death, cuz. Cuz he is white. He's still white, cuz, but he was trying to be my friend, cuz, and show me that he understands me. Rest in peace, Timmy.
How did you get that passion that you wanted to give back to the community, what you felt they deserved and what they were owed? But also, how did you get to a point where you didn't care what table you sat at? Because you dealt with a ton of backlash for doing that and talking to the former president.
If you know that you can make a difference, other people might not understand it, but...
Now hold up. Pay attention to what he said right there. If you know you can make a difference, other people might not understand that, but you can make a difference. Meaning that you actually can do something, but you're taught that you ain't got no say-so, and you're taught that you can't do shit. When really the government, the actual government is the people, the power of the people, you know what I mean? But they took that away from the people and put it into this government. That's why a lot of y'all that get government handouts is actually supporting a systematic government system instead of a system ran by the people. Okay, so you're supporting systemic racism, cuz. Yeah, you are. You don't even believe that you can make a difference in the world by actually doing good and stuff like that and making shit shake. You believe that you just gotta be victims all the time. And that's how you've been programmed by this same system that wants to establish a government system, a one world government and all that type of stuff. Y'all are the ones playing into that because you support this Democrat.
You know, I feel obligated to try. And I felt like people understand it in time. You know what I'm saying? Due time, people understand. You know, so I'm used to being able to take the bullets as they come in the moment, understanding that, you know, as time go on, people will understand the move. Now, you know, with that situation, with any situation, what I want people to understand is you hear about the institutions, you know, you got Democrats, you got the Republicans, you got, you know, Congress, Senate, judges, doctors, lawyers, blah, 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 police, firemen. They're all just people, man. All these titles and shit don't mean nothing. I don't care about nobody's title. That's something people usually get themselves. People cherish their little title. You know, fuck your title. I don't care. You're a person. I'm gonna talk to you. You know, and I don't get hung up on what you think you are. You know what I'm saying? I get hung up on, can I communicate with you? The contract with Black America, everybody, you know, after the George Floyd murder, all of America pretended like they wanted to do something different. So, but everybody was really focused on police brutality. I wanted it to be a broader conversation and talk about everything that is plaguing us in America.
Now keep this in mind, because soon one of the co-hosts on the show is gonna like perpetuate that agenda, like, you know, hey man, we gotta, man, the police and all that type of shit. And Ice Cube is like, look, why you focusing on just that? We gotta focus on other shit. Just pay attention to how this shit gets broken down so cold.
And so that's where the contract with Black America came from. Now, I put it out, you know, July 1st. Everybody wanted to talk to me. You know, I didn't call the Democrats and say, did you see what I dropped? Check for me. I didn't call the Republicans. It's like, did you see that contract with Black America? It wasn't really for that. It was for everybody to look at it, dissect it, add to it, subtract from it, debate it, understand it, and wherever they can use it, they could to better a bill or get grant money or whatever that you needed this for. You needed this information for. You could use it like you could use a dictionary, you know. So everybody called me. I went to talk to the people that wanted to talk to me, and that's all that was done.
And that's the think for yourself. Was that concept?
Yeah.
Like, don't get a part. That's how I took it. Don't get a part of parties and sides. Think for yourself, see the whole picture. But everything has to be motivated. You know what I'm saying? What's the motivation? Because it's funny, you're looking at you need to help everybody. You want to help people. Mm-hmm. But like you say, the black community attacked you because why are you writing something to black people and not to everybody if that's who you want to help? Everybody.
Well, they were upset. No, they were upset because they felt like he was sleeping with the enemy.
But that's what I'm saying.
You gotta realize that at that time.
Right, and I'm glad he checked that because he know damn well in this woke day and age, nobody was worried about, oh, Q wasn't including white people, so we're mad. We're woke and we're mad that he only included black people. They like the fact that all he was catering to black people. They like that. No, the problem was they thought he was selling out because he was talking to Donald Trump. That's what they was tripping about. Even though Donald Trump is the GOAT and Joe Biden is a Marxist, man, don't even get me started.
Like he's talking about George Floyd and us being focused on police brutality, and now him trying to get this broader bill passed or a broader look at the entire community and how we elevate, especially financially. He had to do that because the Democrats were not offering or not giving him the seat at the table that we felt like it deserved.
Exactly. While all y'all demonic ass was focused on beating up white people and police because y'all are violent, you've been reduced to the lowest vibration possible and you just can't admit it. While y'all focused on that, this man's like, hold up, we can get this shit legit. Let's put up in these bills. Let's get some shit passed. Like, salute to Angie Stanton. Salute to a whole bunch of other people that dealt with Donald Trump and got some shit done. Got the Reform Acts. Got a lot of prisoners freed because they said, you know what, hold up, we can make a difference. We're being taught that we can't make a difference, so we never even attempted. Like, y'all dumbass don't want to attempt nothing. So they actually attempted the shit and got shit done because you can. No, y'all ass wanted to riot and throw shit around, throw shit at each other, burn down the whole neighborhoods and shit like that. Cause motherfuckers is savage, bro. That's just what it is. You could tell somebody, hey, bro, we're gonna do this shit the legal way. We're gonna get this right. Oh, you a sellout, cuz. I got a Molotov cocktail, cuz. I'm gonna throw this bitch. And that's the answer. Shout out to all the Moors. Okay, the Moors who teach the law and who teach actually how to get your sovereignty back in this country. Nowhere do they ever tell somebody to throw shit at another human being and that's gonna get you heard. And salute to the dude up there for actually having his own opinion, because that show has been left-leaning at times. The Pivot has been left-leaning at times. And that dude right there is saying that, hey man, everybody just want to be savage and immoral about everything, man. How about we go about it this way? Talk to the people that want to talk to you. Why the Democrats don't want to talk to you? Because they want you to choose this, what you see on the screen. They want you to do that. Why they want you to do that? Because you can't get no rights when you do that. You're still going to be under their control. So this is how they do it. They get you to throw your rights away, and then they say, you know what? We'll give you guys everything. So guess what that means? They own you. When you're under their government plans, their government handouts, their systems and everything, you're their property. Okay? But if you was going about things the righteous way, the lawful way and stuff like that, you can govern yourself and you won't need them. But they don't want that. They don't want it so bad that they taught you that you can't even make a difference. I like how Ice Cube said that.
So now you're with Trump, and the Republicans put it out and say Ice Cube was very vital in helping us with this part of what we want to push through legislation.
But it's the thing about Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, and everybody says, well, all lives matter. But then you look at it and say, the black lives are the marginalized lives. They're the ones that are working 400 years behind. And so that's the thing. It's that same concept of that. I understand everybody's important, but we need to concentrate on us, George Floyd and all the situation.
See, and I hate when people break that down like that. Like they got this, they think they're philosophizing and they think they're,
man, but this scientifically, I am marginalized, sensationalized in this country.
no, you're not. Stop putting black people in a box. So-called black people, like everybody was just slaves in this country. You know how many Moors had slaves in this country and they didn't identify as black? Because black is a caste system. It actually means dead by law, but they won't tell you that. The only type of marginalized so-called black person in this country is that of which is demoralized and is taught to rebel against the law, and that has been reduced from their sovereign capacity. That has been taught, like people from the hood are so-called marginalized because they're taught to go against the law. And you think the police is bad, but all you've been listening to your whole life is gangster music, doing crimes. Dude, I'm from the hood. I know this. A lot of people that come from the hood cannot say nothing that I'm saying is wrong. You didn't grow up doing nice things. And again, I'm only speaking about the ones that come from the hood. Not all black people grow up like that. So stop saying black people are just marginalized. Talk to them more about this. They'll tell you that the ones that actually got tricked out of their freedom and stuff like that, they're the ones that's marginalized. That ain't everybody. Yeah, it sucks, but you gotta stop killing each other. You gotta stop doing the crime so you can actually get on with things. Now, who's the people that reduce you from your sovereign capacity, who actually is encouraging this lawless behavior? The fucking Democrats. So if anything I said makes sense, the only reason you're marginalized is because you've been turned into a criminal to go against your own country and to break the law. And the people that's encouraging you to do that is the goddamn Democrats. Like they showed in the movie, they cloned Tyrone. The people encouraging your savage behavior is the ones pulling the strings behind the damn scenes. All right?
Yeah, it's a situation where there's nothing wrong with us focusing on our own community to fix our problems and asking the country to focus on them too. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody does it. I think that's the smart thing to do.
Now, Cube just dropped a gem right there. While everybody's focused on the white man and the police, we're out here committing crimes and the police are mean to us. Bad. While you're doing that type of shit, he at the same time is saying, hey, we should focus on what's going on with us and stuff like that. And Cube was like, yeah, I think that's the smart thing to do. Focus on yourself. Get it? Worry about y'all killing each other first. Clean up your own neighborhood first. Stop throwing shit at each other first. Stop breaking shit. Then you can run around acting like, okay, let's see what everybody else is doing. But they don't want you to do that because they know once you clean your own self up, you ain't going to go run around judging other people and saying they're the problem and then you're going to play victim and shit like that. They know you ain't going to once you actually clean yourself up. So they can't have that.
Can't help everybody. Like, we drowning. You can't help everybody till you get yourself on the boat.
Yep.
And so we need to get on the boat and then we can throw a lifeline. We willing to help everybody.
Yeah.
So it's really about us getting a lifeline.
Dude really thought he was saying some shit.
Man, they should really know that we matter and all that shit. I know all lives matter, but that's racist to say that.
So what the moral of that is anytime anybody brings up the fact that people in the hood are killing each other, they're selling drugs to each other, they're low vibrational, low frequency resonating, everything they point out bad about that. There's like 1 million deaths in the hood every 2 days, but they really focus on the 5 police killings that happen every year and say that's the problem. And Ice Cube was like, here, let's focus on ourselves. I like the way he just subtly throws some of this shit up in there without rocking the boat too much. You could tell he knows how to move amongst these people without getting censored like that. He knows how to say certain shit without really getting banned and stuff. I mean, he had to figure it out. Look, they almost canceled him for dealing with Donald Trump. All right, here go this dude saying, man, we matter. And he's like, yeah, well, stop killing yourself first, and then you can run around saying you matter. All right, but until then, so-called black lives only matter when white people kill them. That's not gonna help anything. And then it's only 5 white people that killed you throughout the whole year, as opposed to 5 million that happened every week in your own neighborhood by your own people. And this had a lot to do with a lot of people. Most white people that get killed by their own. Most Mexican people that get killed by their own. Most Chinese, you know what I mean? It's just how it works. And you can't make nothing happen in this world until you clean up your own fucking house. And I'm sick of the people that's really defending and perpetuating this BLM shit is only defending people that actually committed a crime. Like, go defend people that didn't have nothing done to them. But what they want you to do is to defend the criminal, because it goes back to their demoralization, the communist military tactic, which actually creates defectors in the country. So what they do is villainize the police and the authority, and they make heroes out of the criminal, because they want to encourage criminality. Like Ice Cube was saying in that one shit. Oh, they got the music geared to create criminals. So how do you keep perpetuating criminal lifestyle? Is what you do is you defend it and you condone it and make them feel like, hey, we're on your side. You get it? That's psychological. If a child sees that their behavior is being condoned in any type of way, they're going to feel it's right. So when you're condoning this type of behavior, they're going to keep being that. Oh, we getting away with this criminal shit, so let's keep doing it, because they villainizing the police and actually making heroes out of us right now. That's how you create defectors in the country right there, and how you keep filling up the prison systems. It ain't just making the criminals. Now it goes farther and deeper into making the criminals. Here, we're not just gonna make people do criminal behavior by pumping that negative stuff to them. We're going to condone it and let them criminals know we got your back, even though they don't. So yeah, I hope this video was informative. Go watch all my other videos. I definitely recommend the Why America is Immoral, so you can see all the files on this demoralization military tactic that a lot of enemy countries do to each other when they're trying to take each other over and stuff like that. First thing they do, weaken the men in the country, because that's where your military is at. Demoralize everybody in the country and turn everybody against each other. And that's just like the main tactics used on enemy countries, and it's happening to us. Big time happening with y'all. And definitely subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subscribed. Hit the like button on all my videos. Let me know what y'all think of in the comments. I ain't woke, I'm up.
Crucial 13, you all appreciated. Shout out to you.
Get crucial. I'm hungry. I need some bacon. Look at this.
Look at it. This is the city I'm in right now.